Hola guys, I'm so tired and sore. I hurt my shoulder. His shoulder. Hey, my brother lives. Do you have contacts in? My wild hair that I have. So this morning started off with my little brother crying.
Oh my gosh, it's so warm.
Oh my god. I never knew someone could be that dramatic over not being woken up. So that happened. I got up at 4 and I was like, fuck it, I'm going back to sleep. I'll wake up at 5 and take my pills. And then I ate. Then, I went to school. First hour we read The Crucible, whatever the heck we're reading. I read for, what did I read? We finished Act 1, and I read, I don't remember her name. She's always good to not remember your characters' names that you read for. Then I went to Growth and Development, and I got some cookies that were nasty, and some white chips, which I ate at lunch, of course. These are not good in class. Well, I finished my chapter 11 study guide that we got in class. Then, what's it called? Then I went to lunch and I ate with Philip. I don't know who else because I don't know his name. The reason why I ate with Philip is because he seemed lonely. He's not friends with Travis and Zane and all of them anymore. So I ate lunch with him. Yeah. And I had a hamburger and fries. And I got carrots and whatever and applesauce, but I didn't eat it. But I didn't eat the applesauce because I forgot a fork or a spoon. I don't know, a spoon. So yeah. And I gave Philip 2 pieces of gum. He asked for 3, and I was like, no, I can give you 2. He was like 2, and I was like, okay, that one I can do. 3 is over my limit, people. And so then I went to third hour, and it was annoying because of Julian, of course. And I was just in a bad mood because of this morning. I saw Danelle, and she was with Hayden, which of course I don't mind. And then Hayden gave her breakfast, and I was like, oh no. And then they were holding hands and they kissed. I was like, shit, they're back together.
Again?
I'm done with them. So, yeah. And she was just with another guy this weekend. Really, Denial, really. So I'm done with her now. I'm just like, ugh. So, today wasn't as awkward because me and Travis are somewhat friends, I guess I should say. Somewhat friends. I still get a weird feeling, of course, but I thought it was gone because I saw him at lunch and it had come, and then I saw him in seminar, and I guess my head realized, oh, I'm gonna have to be in this classroom with him for the next 40 minutes. Let's have a weird feeling in my stomach. So I got a weird feeling. That was it. That was like just like in the beginning when I walked in the classroom, jamming out to my music in my headphones. It's weird though, 'cause I swear. So when we were dating, he was always late to seminar, and now he's early to seminar. I'm like, what? Why couldn't you do this when we were together? Like, really stupid. So then, fourth period, we read plays, of course, and did history stuff. And yeah. And then fifth period. No, yeah, seminar. We read some, or we wrote a summary. And I sat next to Alex, Doc, the guy. Oh man, that was the funniest thing in my life. Oh man. And Travis fell asleep. He looks so cute sleeping. I know he's my ex, but he looks cute sleeping. I'm not gonna lie. And he snored a little. He's like, no, I was like, oh, that's so cute. I don't think it's helping me get over him, but whatever. So, then then when I came back and I fell asleep. I didn't mean to. I wanted to watch X Factor, but I didn't. Fell asleep. And then went to dance and I was tired. Did tap, worked on my solo, then hip, then I went to hip hop. Then I did I worked on then I came home, ate some rice, chicken noodle soup I guess, with mashed potatoes and corn, and 2 glasses of milk. I watched X Factor and some of Brickleberry. And I texted Travis saying that I said, be cute when you're sleeping, not to be weird. He was like, LOL, not when I start snoring and I scare children. And I was like, he's like, LOL, you did snore, but it was quiet. I was like, oh, well, I'm surprised because usually it's loud. And I was like, no. He said, you look like a little kid when you're sleeping. He's like, gee, thanks. I'm like, welcome. LOL. Smiley face. I want to ask him if he watches Brickleberry because I love Brickleberry.
Me too.
It might be because of Josh Plano, but I love Brickleberry. I'm actually about to text him out, like, do you watch Brickleberry? And then I was talking to Stefan, and he was talking about how he's like, I'm fucked up in the head, and I was like, what? Why? And he told me that I used to try and commit suicide every day, and blah blah blah. And I was like, well. Then I told him my whole situation. I don't know if you guys know about one part, but whatever. About the whole freshman year and everything. And I've talked about freshman year and everything I've been through for ever now. And then and I was like, I talk about it. That's how I got over it, is I talk about it out loud, out for my feelings out loud. And he was like, well, I don't like talking, I like expressing my feelings through music. And I was like, write more music. He's like, I don't have a computer right now. I was like, paper. He was like, my handwriting is shit. And I was like, then write it and have somebody else rewrite it. And he was like, no one can read people can barely read. And I'm like, I can read it sometimes. He's like, I said, I can read your handwriting most of the time. He was like, I can barely read my handwriting. I'm like, so? Do you watch Brickleberry? Brickleberry. I feel like I'm spelling it wrong, but whatever. That was my day, guys. It started off bad, and then it got worse, and then it got okay. So, I don't know. Rachel said next week hopefully we'll work on my solo. Hopefully. So okay. Any people that are good with iPods, please, okay. So, on my iPod, there's a song called Give a Heart, Fix a Heart by Demi Lovato. Now, it works on my iTunes on my computer, but when I click it on my iPod, it doesn't work. So tell me what's wrong, and tell me how to fix it, because I love that song, and I want to choreograph a dance to it. I can't do it during school if it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So I need your guys' help, please. Ew, my split ends suck. I told Romello, I came home today, and I was like, Romello, cut my hair for me. He was like, okay. And I went like this. And he almost did. He got the scissors, like they're stuck. And I was like, oh wait, let me make sure it's even. He was like, I would get in trouble for this. And I was like, I know. He didn't do it. Obviously, it's still here, unfortunately. And I found out when I fell asleep, DJ decides to message me on Skype. I waited on Saturday for him to message me. I wasn't on Sunday, I was tired. And the time I fall asleep, he messages me. A show? He doesn't know what that is. I have to explain to him. Okay, I'm gonna go, guys. Subscribe, like, comment, favorite. Check the link down below. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.